Hey guys, welcome back. I guess we need to talk about some Wyoming today. So let's dig into this real quick. We're going to run over to the Cowboy State Daily. LGBTQ commune in Laramie calls it quits. Selling compound. To be honest, I didn't even know this thing was down here. My bad. I would have reported on it sooner. It's the end of a short lived era for the Socialist LGBTQ compound in Laramie. For more than 4 years, the Holiday Mansion west of Laramie has housed members of the community from around the country in Wyoming looking to start a new life in a socialist communal setting known as the Solitary Collective. We'll dig through this article a little bit, but my early impressions and feedback. Please pick every topic that is the antithesis of the area that you have chosen to join. Come in and set that up. If this doesn't scream, I just want to be different and get attention for it, I don't know what does. This is really the infuriating part about the movement for me. There are multiple areas around the country. You want to engage in this type of behavior, totally your choice. You're an adult, but do not go into a new area and force it down people's throats and then get mad when they don't accept you. There's a common set of values that exist in Wyoming. People here will fight for those, and they will fight you for those. Now, if you come in and you shove that in their face and you act a fool, they are not going to accept you. This is not like, it doesn't matter how much you bash them and trash talk and talk down. You are the one coming in and shitting on their values with your way of life. You're thumbing your nose at it and you're just expecting them to accept it. That's not what we do around here. We will live and let live. But if you come in and you cause a big spectacle and you're going to see where this woman tried to do that, then expect some pushback. Rightfully so. I stand by the people of Laramie. If they were jerky to this person, this is just rude on her part. Okay, let's get back into the article. She goes on to say it's really just hard to support a property of that size when you have people coming and going. Sure. The concept, the collective used the Victorian-style mansion that was built in 1878 to live out the concept of an intentional community. A group of people living together in one space based on shared values and goals. I would argue that's what Wyoming is, and you're mad at people for doing that. The home was in many ways a cowboy state socialist utopia. None of that is a utopia socialist. Anything is garbage. I'm on the record. I'm going with it. Capitalism is way better. Go pound sand on your socialism. Confined to a 3-acre rural property, Ludwig and others bought the Solitary house together and managed it jointly. They ran a small-scale farming business from the home, and residents made all of the household decisions by consensus. That sounds miserable. I've never seen groupthink ever work. On the market, the 5,733 square foot collective home is now on the market for $830,000. You guys looking to move here? Here's 3 acres with a 5,700 square foot house for $830,000. I don't know, just got to sanitize it. Happens in a socialist utopia. Probably have to clean that out. Anyway, it was perfect for our community, she said, adding that it's time for all of us to move on. She said there's also fatigue from the general animosity that they felt from the local community. They make it clear people like you aren't welcome. Let me pause here for a second. There's no people like you. It's ideas that you bring that are contrary to what the community wants. You want to be an outlier? That's fine. You're going to get treated like an outlier. Don't expect hugs and kisses and Christmas cookies if you're going to shit on Christmas and you're going to thumb your nose at everybody's way of living. They have done this for forever. Just because you have some newfangled way of something you want to do, don't come here and try to change it. It's the Wyoming moniker. We're not the cowboy state. We're the don't change shit we like state, okay? That's what we like, what we're going to do. If you want to come here with new ideas, you better ingratiate yourself, show some respect, have some understanding, and then slowly work your way into the community. Don't come in here with socialism and expect us to accept that. That's a hard no. This is a conservative state. We're like nuclear families. We like riding horses. We like shooting guns. Okay? We don't like flying flags and hugging, and everybody has an equal share. Now, you work hard here and you get what you earn. That's how it works. He said members of the home faced hostility for a variety of reasons. Ludwig said nearly everyone who lived there identifies as queer or genderqueer. I don't even know what half of that means. She said the Solidarity Collective is one of the few safe havens in Wyoming for members of the LGBTQ community, socialist and communist communities. Communist communities, Jesus, what are we you're lucky you didn't get shot. Oh, some people have moved to the home because they said they didn't feel safe elsewhere in the state. Likewise, they have also had people move in from other parts of the country for the same reason. It's been really needed, and it's also been really hard. Look, it's really hard, again, because you're doing things contrary to what the people here want, right? Communism, no. We are smart enough to know we don't drink the Kool-Aid, that socialism or communism are the way. Do not come here and bring those ideologies, okay? We will absolutely butt heads and we will have words if you come here with socialism and communism. And good on the people of Laramie. You know what? I've had some doubts about the people of Laramie just with the college being down there, and I hear a lot of liberal things. Or some faith. Maybe we'll put Laramie back on the could be considered list. I don't know that I'm advocating for you to move there just yet, but it could be considered. Okay. Socialists in Wyoming. To some, the conservative state of Wyoming may seem like an unlikely setting for a project like this, but socialism actually had a sizable cowboy state footprint in the past. The article is going to go on to detail how workers from the Union Pacific came here, and they were from Europe, and they shared a lot of socialist beliefs. I don't know that counts. I don't think transitory workers count as a sizable socialist footprint. They were transient. They were moving through. They were here for our project. Those are not Wyoming citizens. Okay? We need to distinguish here. There's different. In the early 1900s, many European immigrants working on the Union Pacific Railroad in Sweetwater County were involved in the party. That doesn't really count. I'm sorry. I think that's misleading in this article. I expect better out of the Cowboy State Daily. That to me seems disingenuous. I don't agree. Here's where we get into this woman. This woman used this and this is what I hate about these activists and this bullshit that they do. This woman used this to try to get a Senate run. And this is what it is. I'm going to do some obnoxious, annoying crap to get you riled up so you pay attention to me and I get some attention. Because this woman's extremely average. And then she does this nonsense. And here we go. Okay. Ludwig also used the home as headquarters for her 2020 U.S. Senate campaign. She ran as a member of the Democratic Party and finished second in the 6-person primary field, receiving nearly 5,000 votes. We felt really good about it, she said. You used this to get attention, and you still didn't win. I mean, what in the... I hate people that act like this. We espoused socialist principles during her campaign, which she said were the basis for her campaign. She has been practicing socialism consciously and unconsciously for most of her adult life and has helped start collectives in other communities. I am definitely a socialist. I hope this woman goes to California and just enjoys her time there. California is an armpit. These ideologies that have made it an armpit, take this nonsense back. Go there. I don't even know if you're from California. It seems like you're from California. This whole article just continued to infuriate me. She goes on to say how she's bisexual. No one cares what you do in your bedroom. I don't care. I don't care who you lay down and go night-night with. Let's just put that on the record. That should not even be a factor, shouldn't even be a thing we have to talk about. You do you're an adult, go do what you do in your bedroom. I don't care. She goes on to use all of the key talking points: misinformation, disinformation, socialism, queer, not queer, articles littered with all of this bullshit we have to listen to all the time. Fed up. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of all this garbage being shoved down my throat. Go do it. Stop talking about it. Just go do whatever it is you're going to do. You're only talking about it because you want attention. We don't need more attention. Ludwig said the primary reason the socialist commune is selling the home is because of the fluctuation of residents, but also because Laramie, Wyoming has proven to be a difficult place to set up roots. It's not a difficult place to set up roots. I came here, I did it. It's not hard. You can set up roots in Wyoming. Come here, be part of the community, know what they're about, learn about it, instead of coming here and trying to change it. This is my cold hard truth of buying land in Wyoming. Resonated with people. I don't care. The people from Colorado come here, try to change this shit all the time. That's why I told you not to do it. This woman is no different. She came here, she tried to change it, and Wyoming chewed her up and spit her out. That's what it does. We don't want this. Don't bring this here. You will not be welcomed. Flat out, no. Pack your bags, go home. This is what Wyoming does. Survive or don't, but don't come here and try to change the thing because the people here are not receptive to it. Not okay. Don't do it. Use this as a lesson learned. I will link the article down in the description. You can read it. I suspect that if you are truly a conservative and you are truly a person who will fit in Wyoming, and Wyoming is the place for you, that this article will infuriate you and you will hate this woman as much as I do. You know, the only people I hate more than this is probably Harry and Meghan Markle. And I said it that way unintentionally. Harry and Meghan Markle. Harry Markle and Meghan Markle. Yeah, they're just as bad as this. This isn't Wyoming. Do not come here. Do not do this. And I will catch you in the next one.